Let's start reading verse 1.
And Yahweh spake unto Moshe, saying,
He spake unto Moshe, saying,
Command the children of Israel, and say unto them, My offering and my bread for my sacrifices made by fire, for a sweet savour unto me, shall ye observe to offer unto me in their due season. Verse 3. And thou shalt say unto them.
Now notice what it says too. This is Yahweh speaking to Moshe, saying, Command the children of Israel, and say, he talking about you now, and say unto them, My offering and my bread for my sacrifices made for fire, for a sweet savor unto me, and ye shall observe to offer unto me in their due season. Now what's the seasons of Yah? What is this season? The first season, before there can be any day, before there can be a year, before there can be a month, before there can be a Sabbath, it must be a day. That's how you know there's no type of floating Sabbath days where it changed. Because everything did not start on the seventh day of the week. Everything did not start on the fourth day of the week when the moon was made. Everything started in Genesis 1 when the Creator created the heaven and the earth. That's when it started. And the first thing he made was day. It says in Genesis 1 and 5, and Yahweh said, Let there be light. And there was light. And Elohim saw that the light was good. So Elohim divided the light from the darkness, and the light he called day, and the darkness he called night. Period. Period. And that's reading when he says, I want you to celebrate and observe to offer everything in its due season. The third verse says, And thou shalt say unto them, This is the offering made by fire which ye shall offer 2 lambs in the first year without spot. What? Day by day. So days start first. The first celebration in that season, before there can be a season, you have to have a day. Before it can be a month, it has to be a day. Before there's a year, there's a day. Before there's a Sabbath. So the first thing is day by day. Day come first. And what comes after day? It tells us in the 4th verse, The one lamb shall I offer in the morning, and the other lamb shall I offer at evening. Why? He said do it day by day. 2 lambs day by day. We have to have 2 dead lambs in the process of a day. 1 in the morning and 1 in the evening. None in the night, because the night is not part of a day. The day starts in the morning and it ends in the evening. When the evening is over, the day is over. When the morning starts, the day starts. This is what constitutes a day. A day does not start when it gets dark at night, as we have been taught. Yah said in the book, we hold this page and go to the book of Psalms, 50th chapter. Psalms 50th division. It says in Psalm 50 division, the first verse, it says,
The mighty Elohim.
The what? Didn't say the sissified. Didn't say the trembling. The mighty Elohim.
Even Yahweh.
Even Yahweh
has spoken.
He has spoken.
And called the earth.
And called the earth.
From the
rising of the sun.
To the going down.
And to the going down. In other words, all of his created work. He called the earth into existence from the rising of the sun until the going down of the sun. So it was 7 creative days. He didn't work at night. From the rising of the sun into the going down, it says,
the mighty Elohim, even Yahweh has spoken, and called the earth from the rising of the sun unto the going down thereof.
Into the going down thereof. Then we look in Psalms 113. I believe I'm taking you right place. Psalms 113. It says in verse 3.
From the rising of the sun.
From the rising of the sun.
Unto the going down.
And to the going down.
Of the same.
Of that same sun.
Yahweh's name.
Yahweh's name.
Is to be praised.
When are we going to praise his name? From the rising of the sun until it going down. It never instructed us to praise him all night long, because we praise you all night long, then we couldn't sleep. We'd be breaking the law every day. Only way we can keep the law is stay woke 24 hours. So why aren't you sleeping, Elesha? Well, the law said praise you all night long. But when you going to sleep? I'm not worried about sleeping. It said praise him all day from the evening to the morning. It didn't say that. It says from the rising of the sun and to the going down of the same is what?
Yahweh's name.
Yahweh's name
is to be praised.
Is to be praised. Then we